Yeah, so we'll start the session now. So before going to start, if you don't mind, guys, am I audible now? On the screen is visible for you now.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
Okay. So as we in the few days back we gone through with the demo session. So in the demo session, what we have covered is about Tableau. Hope you got an idea on what is the Tableau and what about the features, how better it is when compared with other business intelligence tools. And we discussed about the market scenario, and we discussed about few things on how to work and so on, something. Okay. Today we'll go through with a basic from the fundamentals of Tableau. So before going to in this class one session, okay. So before stepping, we need to know how the page is segregated. I mean, okay, we'll discuss about the I can say the features or the options while working with Tableau. See, if you are preparing a documentation, you need to know how to save a file, how to change the font, how to increase the font size or decrease the font size, or some other how to insert an image or a table. So you need to know about the features. Then only you will be familiar in working with the tool, any one. Okay. So similarly, today the first we'll discuss with features or the options that have been available in Tableau, how the page have been segregated, and how it was working. Each and every option will work. And also we'll discuss about the data types in Tab or the file extensions in Tab. File extensions in Tableau. Like while saving a PDF document, how it will be saved dot PDF. Is it now? While saving a Excel file, how it will be saved dot SLXX. Like that. Okay. We have different file extensions while working with Tableau. Okay. So let me go with the features or the options where Tableau have been segregated. Okay. Means let me open the Tableau. So this is the Tableau, the basic page. After connecting to an Excel or any other, okay, let me connect with an Excel. Later I'll show you what are the different types of connect, how many ways we can connect with data and everything, one by one, session one. Yeah, I have selected.
Sir, your screen is not.
I'm sharing my screen. Now,
Now it's visible. Thanks.
sorry, till now you have not seen the screen. Oh my. Okay, so file features or options on the file extension. Okay, if you face any issue, please intimate me at the spot only so that I can rectify. Okay, see, this is the Tableau working workbook. Okay, we'll call it as a book workbook. So where do all the development part, everything. Okay, and this is the work area, workspace sheet. We'll call it as a worksheet. Okay, so we will discuss. So this is the data source correction space. These are the field tables. It have been segregated into tables column, data source column, pages, filter section, okay, and marks field, okay. So these are the different, we will call it as the shelves, okay, pages shelf, filter shelf, marks that, row shelf, column shelf, this is the work area, okay, and this is the show me grid, okay. We'll discuss these things, okay. So in that, the first one, it have been segregated as data pane, data pane. And the second one, tables shelf. Okay. And the third one, okay, pages shelf. Fourth one, filter shelf. And the fifth one, we'll call it as a marks card. Okay. And row shelf. We have a column shelf. We have a title bar. Visualization pane. And then we have a show me grid at the last. Okay, so this in these many ways, the total work area have been segregated into multiple sections, which is called as the shelves. Okay, in that the first one is the data shelf. You can see here. Okay, what is the data source? I have this is the data pane. Okay, I will see it as analytics pane. Later we'll discuss this analytics. We won't use this that much. So data pane. So I have connected a superstore data. My data, I have connected an Excel data, local data file. Okay, so the data page will show the data source collections. Okay, suppose if I connected another Excel, another one. Let me connect with another one. Let me go with desktop something. Um, downloads. See, I have connected with like yeah 2016. I have a data. Yeah, I have connected it. See, can you see here the data source connections which I have connected? I have connected two different data files. Both equity, both are showing in data pane. Both were showing in the data pane. So like this, if you connected one from SQL, one from Snowflake, one from Oracle, one from Azure, all the data source data tables, it will show here. Will show the data source connection. Typically marked like this. It will be marked like this. Okay. If I'm working with any another, so if it will show the visualization belongs to this data source by highlighting like this graded part. Okay. And coming to the second one, which is called as the table shelf. Okay. Initially, before 2019 version, this table shelf is nothing, is like a dimension and measure shelf. Okay, like here. So here they renamed it as a tables here, but initially in the place of tables we have a dimension for older versions. And if you see after to the measure names, there is a small segregation line which is called as a demarcation line. Okay, so which divides the dimensions and the measures. Okay, so these are all the measures, these are all the dimensions. Okay, so there is a difference between measure and dimensions. Okay, um, okay, so this table shelf will show all the fields, all the columns which have been available in the data source in a segregated pattern like dimension and measure. You might have a doubt. What is a dimension and what is a measure? Did you know any idea about dimensions and measures? Pratik?
Measure is like some aggregated form, aggregated result.
Exactly. Exactly. Dimension means the fields or the columns which describing the data, which describes the data. For example, we have a customer name column. Okay. In that, what we will have, we do have a list of all customer names. What each customer name is representing, it is describing the specific name of a particular customer. Means the fields which describes the data. For example, any state name, country name, or any other things. Okay, let me take example of a sample superscript. Okay, see here. Let me clear the filter. See, we have a city or state. What the state is representing, it is describing the state name of a particular customer with respect to any other. It is describing the region name. It is describing the order ID. Okay, it is describing a particular date. So any field which describes the data, okay, will comes under a dimension. And if you see here, product name describing name of each product. Okay, if you see here, there is a column called sales, quantity, discount, and profit. Okay, so here, what this sale is representing here, the sale is, it is what it representing. It is representing a measuring value. Is it now? What is representing? It representing the sale of a particular product name. It measuring the value, sale value of a particular product or with respect to any other field. Okay. So similarly, quantity. It measures the quantity of product sold or any other. It measures the profit, how much profit, okay, we got. Okay. So similarly here, the fields which measures the quantity, okay, with respect to the described information, a particular dimension, it comes under measures like temperature, height, salary, age, all these measuring quantities. Okay, so will comes under measures. Okay, so see, have we done the segregation like dimension and measure here? So in the Excel file I have given directly. Did I have segregated? These are all measures. These are all. Did I have given any specification to Tableau to segregate this? No. Tableau automatically business intelligence and it divided the dimension. It segregated the dimensions and measures. Clear?
Yes, yes, clear.
Okay. And see, while segregating the dimensions, can you see here there is symbol which is allocated by the Tableau tool itself. Okay, say category or take a customer name, which is the string data type, which is a group of characters. Order date is a it is a date field. Can you see? These are the different data types. We will discuss one by one in detail in coming session, but it automatically analyzes the respective data type automatically. Okay, you can see postal code. Postal code represents to a geographical data. See geographical code. Okay, a city, all this from see zip post code. It the geographical data type. So row ID. Row ID is the number, integer, a number decimal or number whole. See, row I don't have any decimal values. So it allocated whole. It will be allocated as a decimal because it has some decimal values. So automatically it will apply it analyze the data and allocate the respective data type for further analysis. Okay, so this is the table. Also, Tableau can can read the data of latitude, longitude, which is helpful in working with maps, geospatial data. Okay, so is the table. And coming to here, this is the pages shelf. Pages shelf is the function of this pages shelf is to break page into to break a single visualization into multiple pages. Let me show you. I have taken a region, this drag and drop, and I have taken this save. Okay, I'll show you how to color. So this is the page which I have taken. Okay, now see all the regions have been visualized. The rendering, this page is rendering all the visualizations, all the regions together in a single sheet. I want to divide each into individual sheets. So with respect to the dimension, whatever which is required, if I drag the respective dimension into the pages shell, now see what happened. Now it is showing only central region tail value. Okay. If I go here, see only east region, only west region. Okay. See. So what happened here? The single visualization, a single report have been divided into multiple pages based on the records in it. I have 4 records in the region field. So based on the record wise, how many records I have, it have been segregated into that many pages. If I remove it, just drag and drop it over here. Again, all the visualization have been visualized together in a single page. Okay, so this is the function of a pages shelf. Okay, which break down a single page into multiple pages. And filter section. Okay, so in filter section, what is mean by filtering? To block the unwanted data or to get the required data. Here also, see if I drag the respective field, suppose I don't want east region. Just I'm unchecking it. I have different options. Okay. With the filter section is important in Tableau. So it will took around 2 to 3 classes to complete all the filters related in to discussing this. So we will go through in that particular slot. Okay, see just I'm showing you. So if I apply a filter section over here, see that east region is gone. Oh, if I select show filter, if I want east and I don't want central, say central region filter. So am I writing any particular code or any syntax to perform filtering like in SQL command? No. With simple single click, I can filter the data and within a single click, I can filter and I can get the data. See. Okay. So this is the working phenomenon filter section. Okay. Now, see, if I drag any region or if take a subcategory or any other, see how the visualize look like. It looks like a single colored panel. It will show in a single color. Okay, so I have a marks card function here. See where most of the editing work. Okay, please do remember each and every developer without touching this marks card, they can't do any visualization. Such a key role. such a key role, or this marks card will play such a vital role in Tableau. Okay, so again, this marks card have been segregated into multiple tabs like chart type selection, okay, color, size, tooltip, okay, details. You can see here chart type selection. We can select the chart, whatever the chart we request. See, if I select line, the visual have been converted into a line chart. If I select a circle, it have been divided into a symbolic chart. Okay. If I select bar, it have been divided into this bar chart. If I select area, it comes under like a area chart. Okay. So this is the selection of chart type and color. See, whatever the field we put in color, based on that, it will the chart will be visualized in different colors. So I have taken a subcategory and I have dropped it in color. Can you tell me based on what I have colored my visualization based on a dimension or a measure?
Dimension.
Exactly, exactly. See, if I drag and drop a dimension field into the color, what happens? Each and every record in that particular dimension in the subcategory, I have these many records. Each and every individual record, okay, will be allocated with a unique color. Got it? If we colored with a dimension, we have two types of coloring, dimension coloring and measure coloring. Okay. In dimension coloring, each and every record will be allocated with a unique color. Okay. Suppose if I color with a sale, I can color with a sales. See, what happened? Sale represents a single color. If I measure, now coloring by a measure. Coloring by a measure. Earlier, what happened if I colored with a dimension, each and every record will be allocated with a unique color. Now I have colored with a allocate if you allocate a measure, okay, it will be allocated with a unique color based on what is the measure measuring value, is it now? So based on the value, the if the value is smaller, it will be allocated with the lighter color. If the value is higher, it will be allocated with the thick color. Okay, let me allocate this in a descending order. Can you see here now? Based on the value, it has been allocated from darker to lighter. Okay, so if we color with a dimension represents each and every record will be allocated with a unique color. Coloring with a measure, okay, represents the differentiation in a single color. Okay, if I want to change the color, I can change it. Just a simple red color. I can go with here. Yeah, I can select any color here. Or if I want this, any color, simple apply. Yeah. Okay, we can change, we can edit the color. Some companies might have fixed, for example, if you go for banking field, most of the colors of banking represents in blue. If you go for financial clients, they represents like Muthoot, they will represent like red color. If you go for a pharma industry, it will represent in some uh, lightish green. Okay, so we need to select a particular colors. Even we can set the colors with HTML code also. There are HTML codes and other things. You can see here. If you give a particular code, it automatically allocates the color also. Okay, in client requirement. Okay, this is the size. Okay, let me select any color here. Yeah. Now size. So this size in the marks card. Okay. So depending on the type of the chart we have selected, based on that the size will vary. See, I have selected a bar chart now. Okay. So the bars will be small. You can see, observe the width of the bar. Okay. Based on my alignment, if I increase the size, the width of the bar have been increased. If I decrease the size, the width of the bar have been decreased. See, now there is no gap. You might have a doubt, sir, if I take in a line. Can you see the width of the line is very broader. If I increase still, can you see the width have been increased? If I decrease, how narrow it is? Not only this, you can take a circle. See, if I increase the size of the circle will be increases. So as per our visualization, how it should look good. In such a way, we need to edit all the visualizations. That's the most responsibility of a developer. Apart from technicality, the terminology, the visualization should be look good. Okay, and here label. So label, what is mean by label? Data label. The it represents. Suppose if I want to display the subcategory field name, just see how it is displaying the label. Okay, if I want to display sale, see both the measure value and this it is showing. I'll show you like this. This. Can you see now how it is displaying? Okay. So label also, if I want to change the size, if I want to change it, okay, just double click on this. If you uncheck this, show mark labels, it won't show the label. If you select this, it will show. Also, we have a direct option here. Okay, I'll tell you that one. And what is the font size and everything here? Okay, I can select. I want to display bold, inclined, underline, and I want to select a particular color. See, the color of the displaying label have been changed. Okay, so likewise we need to select the required format. So based on the colors in the visualizer, we need to display the label. Okay, and detail. Okay, what these details will show is, okay, if we drag and drop, for example, see here, what is this subcategory of chains? Okay, what is the total sale value of shares? Some 3,35,000. For example, I want to show region-wise sale. How much region-wise? Okay, I have each region. How much sale value does each region? How much sale value done by South region? How much sale value done by some central region? See, just I'm can you see now how the visualization how the visualization is showing the data in detail, in detailed way. See, this is of which region? You can see the tooltip here. Okay, see, South region. Can you see? Can you observe there is a tooltip? Okay, the
Yes.
tooltip is changing. Okay, that is tooltip. We can modify. Okay, I'll tell you that one. See, what detail of tab will do is it will show the visualization in detailed way as per with respect to the dimension or measure we have used. Suppose I want year-wise sale. Okay, just I have an audit field. Just I'm dragging. See now, this is of 2023, 2022, 2021. Okay, and this is of 2020. Okay, so in detailed way, it will show the data in detailed way. Okay, one second. Yeah, sorry. And moreover, okay, so in detail it will show. Whatever if you have a line chart, it will show in detail. Let me show you. Can you see now? This is of, okay, shades. This is of year 1, year 2, 22, 20, 20, no, 21, 22, 22, 23. Year wise. If I don't want in detailed year wise, it will show the total. Got it? Okay. And now there is a tooltip. There is a tooltip. What this tooltip say? Subcategory change. Okay. I want, see, there are some visualizations. Okay. It won't display the data like this. Okay. Even it won't display. Let me remove this header also. Sure. If I uncheck show header, see there is no headers are displayed. Now, can you judge what this first bar represents? Until and unless we hover our cursor, into that particular bar, then it will show. See, subcategory, see, chase and this. If I hover this, it will show. Subcategory sales, copiers, this. Okay, see, if I want to make my tooltip, I can make my tooltip to visualization to visualize even more better. See, in the tooltip, I can go in a broad with color. Tooltip will act dynamically also. I can include, okay, we have different facilities in tooltip. Now see, my tooltip is looking a context color. Okay. So like this. So marks call will plays a vital role in designing, in developing a dashboard. Okay, you should be familiar. Okay, while if you practice more and more, then you will get a clear cut idea. Oh, if your client asks so and so, Pratik, please change the font. See, please change this. It is looking very lighter color. Please make it darker. You need to know where that option. Okay, that we will get while practice. Okay, and so till now we have completed data, tables, pages, and filters. Now we'll go with the rows and columns. Sorry. See, if I drag a customer name and drop it in a rows, what happened? All the list of, it represents the list of customer names, and all the customer names have been representing to multiple rows, with a single column. Is it not? Means if we drag and if you drop a field in row shelf, okay, the records or the values, these are all the records. These are all the values, or we call it as a headers. Okay, the records will be representing multiple rows. Similarly, if I put the same field in column, how it will represent each and every customer name. See, if I put a dimension in rows, what happened? Each and every customer name is represented in, okay, each and every customer name is represented in individual row. Similarly, if I put a customer name into column shelf, What happened here? Each and every customer name is represented in individual column, means multiple columns with single row. If I want to show the sale value, I can put it over here. See, okay, let me align it in a descending order. See, okay, and if I vice versa, see, in rows and how the visualizations look like. Okay, so if put a dimension or a measure in a row shell, okay, it represents the records in multiple rows. If I put a dimension in column, it represents the records in multiple columns. And this is under the row shelf. This is the title bar. By default, the sheet name, the sheet number will be the title. If you want, you can change the title. Okay. See, if I take here, for example, if I put, okay, year wise sales report, this title will be, we can act as a dynamic. Let me build the order date and sales. Okay, let me show it in an entire view. See, entire view means it will show totally. And let me display the label. Okay. Let me connect the visualization with year only. Okay. Yeah. See. So year-wise sales report. This is the title. See, I can edit my title. I can make it even move this underlined, and I want to edit the color. I want to put it in center. Yes. See now. See the presentation view how it looks like. See. This is a single visualization. Like this in a dashboard, multiple visualization together represents a dashboard. Okay, so later we'll build a dashboard. Okay, this report. In this way, we can modify this. Title will act dynamically based on the filter selection, based on the values. It may act dynamically. Also, we can change the title dynamically. Okay, and this is the title place, and this is the visualization area or work area where the all the visually will show. Okay, and this is the show me it, where it represents the 24 default visualization. 24 Tableau automatically represents 24 different types of visualizations. Okay, and so this is the data source tab in the bottom. Okay, see, we have discussed all these data table pages with a shell master row column title will show me there. Okay, and now we have data source tab and we have worksheet tab. We have a dashboard tab. Also, we have a storyboard tab. Okay, let's see this. So this is the data source tab which is available where it shows all the, see, a data source, a data model may be connected by single table or multiple tables. See, I can use a multiple tables. I can perform joins, unions, or some other to connect with this. Okay, so a data model is might be made of a a single table from a single data source, or the data model might be made by multiple data tables from multiple data sources. Okay, we can see that please to remember in Tableau, it is possible to build a data model connecting multiple data tables from multiple data sources. Okay, one from Oracle, one from SQL, one from like different data source. Okay, so it shows the data source connection and the type of data connection, live or extract, which is very important concept. Okay, types of connection, types of a data connection. This is our first core concept in our curriculum. Okay, uh, in maybe in our upcoming session, this is the first concept. Technically, will discuss. Okay, so data source tab will show all the data source connections, and this is the, can you see here, worksheet, new worksheet in the bottom. Okay, so each and every worksheet will, we can build one visualization in one worksheet. We can build one visualization in one worksheet. A worksheet is a representative visualization. Can you see the second tab, new dashboard? See, it is a dashboard. Okay, a dashboard is the combination of multiple worksheets. A multiple worksheets together represents a dashboard. See, this is the dashboard. A storyboard. This is the storyboard you can see here. So we can represent our data, we can represent our work, we can represent our dashboards together in a story. A proper storytelling should be required while explaining to the end user or the client. Okay, so so the combination of multiple sheets and multiple dashboard represents a storyboard. Simple, by just by dragging. So this is one story, like a story. A sequence of multiple subparts represents a proper story. This dashboard, and at the after 15 or 20 sessions later, we'll go through with this dashboard. No need to worry now. Just I'm showing you. Okay, these are the options. Apart from this, can you see here? This is the symbol where to it connects to the data source. Well, how to connect? We'll connect. So this is the connections. Okay, we can connect the data local files and server. If you click here, if I want to connect to a SQL server, which I have credentials, I just Microsoft SQL or Mongo to connect based on I click here. It takes us to data connection page. This is the undo, this is the forward, this is the redo, and we can save our visualization. Can you see if I select where I have to save? This is the workbook. What is the file extension here? I told you. If time is there, we'll discuss the file extension. See, okay. So what is the file extension of a Tableau workbook? .twv or TWBX. There is a difference between TWB. TWB means Tableau workbook package like TDS, TBM. We have TE, Hyper. We have different file extensions working with different perspectives. Okay, we'll discuss in that particular concept. Right? Okay, so this is the Tableau workbook. Okay, we can save it. This is the data source. We can connect. See, I have connected already. I have connected with two data sources, and if I have to connect with some other data source, I can connect from here. Okay, this is the first way. Or I can connect from this page. It will take directly to the page. Second way. Okay. Or see, I can right click here. Okay. See, there is a data source tab here. You can see here In the data source tab, I can connect add. See, add. I can connect again. It will take me to that page only. Third way to connect, and again in the tab, see, is the data tab folder. You can see there is a new data source. So there are four ways to connect with. We can connect with a particular data source. Okay. These are all every day we will see and we will work on this now. So you can able to see directly. You will be familiar while working. Okay, after 2 to 3 sessions. Okay, and this is the okay, and this is the to pass the updates to refresh. See, to add a new worksheet, either we can go with here or we can go with here. See, to duplicate, I want to duplicate sheet one. Just select it. See, sheet one of two. Sheet one and sheet one of two, both are same. If I want to clear all the things in this, just see clear sheet. So all the dimensions, measures, and everything will be cleared from that particular sheet. Okay. And this is the swap. If we select this, it will swap rows and columns. See here, subcategory is in column. If I swap, it came to rows and sales came to columns. Just swapping of rows and columns. And to align it in ascending order. See, now it aligned it in ascending order. To align it in descending order. To highlight. Okay. See, if I select any bar, it have highlighted. All the other bars have been highlighted. Okay. So if I select this, it is highlighted and all the others have been hidden. So this is the highlight bar. Okay. And uh, we have some grouping concept. Okay. In that we will use this to display the text. See the value, the text. If I check this, it's a while working, you will get all these things. And this is the standard entire view mode. If I click on standard, it will be adjusted. The visualization will be adjusted. Can you see the width will be adjusted? If I select fit height, the height will be adjusted depending upon the visualization. This to show me, okay, to show this or no need. See, I don't want to show this pages shelf. I can uncheck. It's the content. So to whatever the fields you want to display, whatever the sections, whatever the shelves you want to display, you can display here. So based on this, you can control it. This is the presentation view, and this you can share the report to your end users. We can share the report to the end users, okay, by using this option. Sharing means we need to connect with a server, okay, Tableau server, okay, and we can publish or we can share the link with some permission rules, okay. So what type of access they should have, we can this. And this is the file where we can see open all the things. Data to connect with data source related. We can blend the data from multiple data sources. Okay. And worksheet, which shows all the editables that can perform in worksheet. Okay. And we have dashboard which can show all the editables and storyboard. This is the analysis like totals, everything we can apply by calculation or we can perform here. This is related to map, to format the font sizes, bold, all these things, field labels, borders, and everything. To connect with a server, to publish a data source, or to publish a workbook, to create a data security, to create a security. Okay, who should access the dashboard, who should not access the dashboard for them, and also we can this. Okay, and window to make bookmarks, presentations, and everything. And this is the help normal thing. Okay, we can choose a performance recording with the help of this help option. How much time it is to taking to connect with the data source. Okay, can you see here in settings and performance, there is a start performance recording. If I select and if I opt for any button, how many seconds it took to connect to the data source. So if I have applied a filter, how much time it took to fetch the data from data source. Okay, like that. How much time it computing view layout and how much time it took to connect from the data source and everything. Okay, so we will touch all the while working one by one in a topic wise. I have segregated different concepts. No? So one by one, we will discuss in upcoming session. Okay. Um, so this is the in this is the segregation, the page segregation have in tab. Okay, like the features. I mean, in the last class we have discussed about the features like the advantages and disadvantages, the capabilities, capability features we have discussed in demo session. Today we have seen the optional features of tab. Okay, so I hope you got some idea. Okay, the working parameters, the working features now.
Yes, sir.
Okay, any doubts? Any doubts, ma? Pratik, in today's session?
There is no doubt, but there is one option in data. In the tops, there is blending option. What is that?
Yes, yes. Data blending is one of the important concepts. Blending the data from multiple data source. For example, you have connected a data table. For example, you have connected employee table from SQL. And the employee related salary information, everything, the data is on Redshift.
Okay.
Okay, you can blend the data. Blending is nothing but joining. Okay, joining the data from two different data sources. Okay, see, we, if you observe here, 1 second. See, orders table. Order table is joined with people. Okay, orders table is joined with returns table. For example, assume that orders is in SQL. This people is in Oracle. This returns is in Snowflake.
Okay.
So one table from one different data source means we are blending the data. We are making a blend relationship. Don't worry, that we will discuss. We have a concept. Okay. At the time of data blend relationship, we have a relationship concept. There we'll discuss how the data is blending, how we can replace a data source. Okay. And all those.
Okay, sir. Yeah. Thanks.
Yeah. So if you have any doubts, you can get it sorted now. Uh, is it clear? Everything?
Yeah, everything is clear.
Okay. Might be today's session will get uploaded by end of the day.
Oh.
Please connect with that admin team. Okay.
Hmm.
They will guide you. Okay. They will provide access.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Sure.
And in the tomorrow session, we'll discuss about the file extensions. And if type is there, we'll discuss about data types in tab.
Okay. Yeah. Sure.
Okay. After 2 to 3 sessions, have you installed it, ma? Have you installed Tableau? No, na?
No, sir. Not yet.
Okay, then we'll do one thing. In the next tomorrow session, I'll tell you the first half, I'll tell you how to install Tableau, and then we'll go with the file extension
Okay. Yeah. Sure.
installation. So why? Because from the first day onwards, you need to have a glimpse on tool so that you will be familiar. Okay. So tomorrow installation. Uh, if you have a laptop, parallelly, I'll guide you. You can parallelly install. Hmm? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. We'll meet you in the same time tomorrow. Thank you.
Yeah. Thanks. Bye.
Yeah. Have a